In 2025, a TikTok influencer vanished after posting a chilling video that went viral with 10 million views. What happened to Claire Bennett? I'm driving through the quiet night streets of Vietnam, not the US, to unravel this gripping mystery that captivated America, solved by the power of social media. Buckle up. This story will leave you stunned. It's a still night here in Vietnam, the streets illuminated by the soft glow of streetlights. I'm behind the wheel, gliding past a few late-night food stalls, their dim lights flickering in the darkness, while a faint drizzle reflects on my windshield. The air carries the scent of rain, adding a haunting calm to the night. I'm far from America, but my thoughts are on a case that swept the US in 2025. A mystery fueled by social media, amateur sleuths, and a desperate race against time. This is the story of Claire Bennett, a 25-year-old TikTok influencer from California whose disappearance sparked a nationwide manhunt and a viral movement that saved her life. Claire Bennett was a rising star on TikTok, known for her vibrant dance videos and lifestyle content. With over 500,000 followers, the 25-year-old from San Diego had built a community that adored her bubbly personality and relatable charm. But on February 10th, 2025, Claire posted a video that sent chills down her followers' spines. In the 15-second clip, she sat in her car at dusk, her face pale, her voice trembling. "I think someone's following me," she whispered, glancing nervously out the window. The caption read, "Not sure if I'm overreacting, but I'm scared." Within hours, the video exploded, racking up 1 million views. By the next morning, it had hit 10 million, with the hashtag #SaveClaire trending across TikTok and X. But there was one problem. Claire had vanished. Her last known location was a parking lot near a hiking trail in San Diego, where she often filmed her sunset aesthetic videos. Her best friend Mia grew worried when Claire didn't respond to texts that night. By midnight, Mia called the police. When officers arrived at the parking lot, they found Claire's car abandoned, her phone, keys, and purse still inside, but no sign of her. The story spread like wildfire online. On Reddit, the True Crime community created a thread titled, "Where is Claire Bennett?" that gained 50,000 upvotes in a day. Fans scoured her TikTok for clues, while others shared theories on X. Had Claire staged her disappearance for clout? Or was something far more sinister at play? As I drive through a quiet stretch of road in Vietnam, the faint hum of distant motorbikes echoing in the night, I think about the online detectives who took Claire's case into their own hands. A group of Reddit users, led by a 30-year-old data analyst named Ethan Parker, began analyzing Claire's social media for leads. Ethan, a longtime true crime enthusiast, noticed something in Claire's older videos. A man in a black hoodie appeared in the background of several clips, always at a distance, watching her. Ethan cross-referenced Claire's Instagram DMs, shared by Mia with Claire's permission from a prior conversation, and found a disturbing pattern. For weeks, Claire had been receiving anonymous messages from a burner account, saying things like, "I see you," and "You can't hide." Claire had brushed them off as pranks, telling Mia, "It's probably just a troll." But Ethan wasn't so sure. The Reddit group dug deeper, compiling a timeline of Claire's last 48 hours. They discovered she'd posted a story on Instagram hours before her final TikTok, showing her at a coffee shop with a caption, "Meeting a new friend today." The story tagged a user named Jake the Explorer, a fellow influencer Claire had recently connected with. Ethan tracked down Jake's profile and found something chilling. Jake had deleted all his posts the day after Claire vanished, and his account went dark. The Reddit thread exploded with speculation, and the hashtag #FindClaire hit 5 million mentions on X. Fans began messaging Jake, demanding answers, while others alerted the San Diego police to the lead. The police questioned Jake, whose real name was Jacob Miller, a 28-year-old from Los Angeles. At first, Jacob claimed he'd only met Claire once and had nothing to do with her disappearance. But under pressure, he admitted to meeting her at the hiking trail on February 10th. He said Claire had seemed nervous, mentioning she felt like someone was watching her, but he left after 20 minutes, assuming she'd gone home. The police weren't convinced. Jacob's story had holes, and his sudden social media blackout raised red flags. Meanwhile, Ethan and the Reddit group made a breakthrough. They found an old TikTok of Claire showing off her Apple Watch, where she mentioned using it to track her hikes. Ethan realized the watch might still be sending location data. He shared the tip with the police, who used Claire's Apple Watch data to pinpoint a remote cabin 50 miles from the trail. As I pass a lone street lamp in Vietnam, its light casting eerie shadows on the wet road, I think about the moment the police closed in. On February 15th, 2025, 5 days after Claire vanished, officers raided the cabin. Inside, they found Claire, shaken but alive, tied up in a small room. Jacob Miller was there, and he surrendered without a fight. Claire later told authorities that Jacob had been obsessed with her for months, using fake accounts to message her. That day at the trail, he'd lured her there under the pretense of a collab, then forced her into his car, driven to the cabin, and held her captive, planning to keep her forever. If not for the Reddit sleuths and her Apple Watch, Claire might not have been found. Claire's rescue made national headlines, with outlets like CNN and NBC covering the story. The hashtag #SaveClaire turned into #Claire is safe, trending with 20 million mentions on TikTok. Claire posted a tearful thank you video from her hospital bed, gaining 15 million views. "I'm so grateful for everyone who helped find me," she said, her voice breaking. "You saved my life." Ethan Parker and the Reddit group were hailed as heroes, with Ethan appearing on a popular true crime podcast to share how they cracked the case. The story sparked a wave of discussions about online safety, with influencers sharing tips on spotting red flags and protecting themselves from stalkers. This is a story of mystery, community, and the power of social media to save a life, told from the haunting night streets of Vietnam. I hope it gripped you as much as it gripped me. What's your take on this case? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more stories like this every week. See you in the next drive.